to try to get me to be hired on full time. So they've talked to me about like 8 times, but negotiation hasn't started. So it's one of those kind of things where I'm just like, okay, so yeah, it's nice. It's like, we'd really like for you to come on. So, there's a lot of challenges that are happening. And I'm like, okay, hang on. Usually negotiations start something pretty simple, like, oh, why don't we have this first? Why don't we talk about this thing? And I offer you this thing. Nope. First thing was a guilt trip. Man, I love corporate America. No. And completely unrelated, we're live. How's it going, everybody? I am Bazarkus. Welcome to the delayed Vereldium stream. This is an ongoing 5th edition campaign. I hope that you all are enjoying your day. Welcome back. I have a big announcement for everybody. I have been hoping to do this for a long time, but our community, self-appointed but incredible community member Horace Senio, I have approached him regarding him becoming the backup, and also for him to consider taking the reins on a couple episodes. In a couple weeks. So he's had a time to talk to people. We've had some back and forth, some brainstorming, and he now has the ability to stream as a GM. So he has some intention. He has an idea for a one-shot, sort of get his feet wet. But I am going to be backing him up for whatever needs to happen. I may shadow DM just as a player, and then when questions arise, I will very helpfully send him a quick message in one of the chats is like, hey, this is the rule. You can judge on based on whatever that is. And then work from there so that this way he can have as much fun as possible, and we can bring a brand new flavor of storytelling to the game. That's why if you join our Discord, link at the top, you'll see that he is another one of the storytellers alongside me. So let me introduce the stream just a little bit. This is an ongoing 5th edition homebrew campaign. We use a lot of homebrew rules. Some of them are just way too cool, which means they are very unbalanced and totally broken. But they are a lot of fun. One of the things that I do that is homebrew is inspiration cards. So inspiration cards, these are tarot cards. There are 4 ways that our players can use them. They can turn them in and reroll any dice. They can gift them to another player, and they can reroll any dice. They can force myself, who will be playing the Ravenous tonight. Sometimes the Ravenous are played by other members of our community, and they are going to control all the monsters. As we do that. As we do that, they can force us to re-roll anything that we roll. And also there's a 4th way, which is a lot more fun. They can tempt fate. They tell me they want to flip the card up, and whatever happens on the other side of that card is going to affect the game at some point during that session. Some of them are very good. Some of them are not so good. There are cards in here that level you up instantly. There are cards in here that drop you to 0 hit points with 2 failed death saving throws, and I immediately make you roll a d20. So there's a lot of things that could happen, and then there's a lot of wild things as well. You'll notice that in the in the very center of your screen over there, there's an art commission. As soon as we get 100 subs to the channel, that is going to add, or that is going to give you all a chance for a art commission giveaway. You'll notice that our character art in the lower left-hand corner for Nabera and Rose Kaikai's character, that is from our commissioned artist at Low-Key Industries. They do incredible work. If you follow anybody else in our community, Horace Senio just got as a gift and as a thank you for all the amazing work that he does for our community. We gifted him the full color version, and he has an incredible portrait with himself and his and a character from his backstory, who, if you haven't watched the series, please do so. And then you get to see how that means so much to them. You can also contribute just as much to this adventure as our current PC players who we call the Vanguard. You'll notice in the lower right-hand corner of your Twitch screen, in just below your chat, there are little purple bubbles. We call those trouble bubbles. Those trouble bubbles will slowly accrue as you're watching the stream. You can gift the Caravan wealth, weapons, supplies, alchemy bombs. You can gift them healing yodels, which will give them a single D4 of healing at any point that we see that redeemed. You can also gift them inspiration cards, which allow them for an inspiration card to simply happen. And remember, everybody has a maximum of 1 card. So if you want some chaos, wait until somebody has an inspiration card and then gift them one because they must flip it over. You can also unleash the archers, which allows for the Caravan to actually attack. It'll have me roll a single d20. Everything above 10 is a hit. Everything below 10 hits everybody. And a natural 1 only hits the players. So that's a good way to whittle down a bunch of the enemies and to make things extra dangerous. If you would like to join us, this is a community-based game, so please join us up at the Discord. The link is up at the top. Go through the simple checks and agree to our terms, and then you can come on in and roll off for your place in our caravan. Roll off in our place, in your place for our Vanguard. Sorry. I've been drinking lots of Red Bull, which I seem to have misplaced. How do I misplace an entire Red Bull? I must have drank it all. I did. It's in the trash can. I just forgot that I drank it all. Sorry. It's been a day. I've been up since 3:30 doing a show about olive oil. That's not a joke. So, I would like to introduce our players for today. Our players are returned players, and they are the most wonderful players you can ever meet. I couldn't be happier that everybody was able to come back. You'll notice that we only have 4 players today. I always believe that health, love, work, and family always come first. This is a game. This is a game! It's meant to be fun, and it's not meant to be an obligation. So if anything happens, I always say it's just go do that thing. It's okay. This is a game. It'll be fine. So they're going to go handle what they need to handle, and I am going to rebalance the encounter as we go through. It's going to be tons of fun, and I hope I don't murder everybody. But I kind of hope that
again.
I do. Well, I did it before, but that was... I don't want to talk about it. So as you all are seeing here, we have Maresh, Sir Rigel, Nerbera, and her trusty Copper Drake Minday, and Halvis with his backup skeleton band. So, Black Irish 19, would you please be so kind as to introduce Maresh?
Hello, my friends. This is Maresh, the Water Genasi sorcerer. He has been through many an adventure here in this caravan, and he has made some amazing friends, and we hope to make many more.
Thank you very much, and it's always a pleasure to see you. We were just talking about he was delivering some sauce to his grandmother, and they were having shepherd's pie. Every single bit of his words when he said that, I could taste what he was talking about, because I love all of those things. Whenever somebody says it's like, I make my own sauce, you know what they mean. And oh, God. I want Italian so bad right now. Rose Kai, would you please introduce yourself and Nebera?
I am Rose Kai, a streamer here as well on Twitch. And I play Nabera, a Furbog ranger who is also came from court. But she has shucked that away because her parents were trying to arrange marriage, and she's like, no, I'm not having it. I want to venture. And she has her Copper Dragon Minday on her shoulder as her companion that she had received early on in her adventures.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Halvis, would you please, Lord Geyser 21 and Halvis, would you please introduce yourself and your halfling necromancer who is towed the line between morality and badassery. But thank you very much for doing so good at it. Lord Geyser, please introduce yourself and Halvis.
Hi, I'm Lord Geyser 21, but here Halvis is my name, and creating the undead is my game. I have a nice skeletal left arm, decked out with some runes and some very nice inset gems.
Yes, you do. Coming back, exactly one chicken nugget? Is that what we're... That's the thing. That's the name you have right now, right? Okay. Good talk. Exactly one chicken nugget. And Sir Rigel, you'll notice that she is at Thundershark. Only because I can't pin down her name every once in a while. Exactly Thundershark Nuggets. Can you please introduce yourself and Sir Rigel?
Is your mic muted?
Does anybody want to take bets?
Again?
Is her mic muted, or is she away from her?
Mic
her
was muted. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So I go by exactly one chicken nugget right now because I'm terrible at brand recognition. And today I'm going to be playing Sir Rigel, the reborn Duergar, who was raised by Halvis and is sort of his bodyguard.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me just go through these. Rose, thank you very much for subscribing again. Also, exactly one chicken nugget. It's been a year. Like this has been going on for a year. Wow.
Yes, it has.
I could not believe it when I saw that 12-month mark.
Neither could I. Oh my God, the things that we do.
And we're only just getting started, people.
Yeah, Von Deathheart, thank you very much for the 500 bits. I really appreciate it. I hope that you guys really enjoy this stream. If you're brand new to the stream, sit back and just enjoy it. A lot of the stuff that we are going to do is homebrew. I don't always do rules as written, so don't at me. I get it. Most of the stuff that we're doing here is for fun. So if I mess up a few things, it's cool. And I am a benevolence kind of let's just have a good time kind of guy. Unless you're a total... I said Dirk. I was mixing... I was literally mixing up and jerk in my head. And then it just came out Dirk.
I was going to ask if Dirt was here.
If you're a Dirk, then I'll probably just kill you straight out anyway. Who knows? Okay, so to recap our last session, you all had been taking care of a few loose ends around Els Dalo. You all decided that it was time for you all to get some backup diamonds just in case somebody needed to be revivified or raising a couple dead that are not part of Halvis's army, just to recuperate, just in case. So you decided to go to Gracklespow, which is the Duergar and Svirfneblin encampment, in order to be able to get a little bit of that. As you do so, you happen to encounter a purple worm that nearly takes out your entire party. After some timing issues that turned into incredible RP, you all were able to dispatch it. It fell into a lava pit and melted. And we had a very heart-wrenching moment. Heart-wrenching? Heartwarming? Heartwarming.
Heartwarming.
Heartwarming moment between two of our caravan members. So, as you arrived, you literally just asked for a couple... Sorry. That was not part of the joke. Not part of the joke. Ooh.
Ambiance.
Wasabi. Fries.
Oh, yeah.
Not a good idea.
Wasabi will do that to you.
Maybe not.
Woo! That's
no
no good.
spicy foods before a presentation.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I'm sorry. I messed up. I made a mistake. I'm dying. Nope. I'm fine.
Water.
My ice cream is empty.
Oh,
Think of that video with a little girl who tries wasabi and then just goes, "Help!"
Oh, yeah. It's a lot like that. Except I should have known better. I'm a 34-year-old man. Also, I'm married again, which is great. Same,
Woo!
Oh, congratulations!
same woman. We're just, one was the, we're married because we're stubborn. This one was the actual party. We had an amazing ceremony. And Evil Emu, who is our, Evil Emu, who is our one of our great players, and also one of the players I used to play with in person, who were hoping to get back into the Adequate 8 again, who plays Dominic Felden. He was our officiant one more time, which was absolutely amazing. So thank you very, very much to him if he is watching, and if he is not, what the man? I don't know why I'm being aggressive on that. It's all good. So enjoy the rest of the content. But as you all get to Grackle's Bow, after that harrowing, death-defying, heartwarming moment, you ask for a few gems. They give you a price. You pay the price. They give you the gems. That's it. Grackle's Bow is very business-oriented. No nonsense. You need something, you pay for it, you leave. That's it. So after you finish that trip, you make your way back up to Els Dalo, where you are currently aware of a ceremony that is taking place in your honor to thank you for rescuing Enel Els Dalo, the matron of the Sunseeker Drow of the Els Dalo. As you are there, you know that you need to... as you're there, you know that your entire caravan is being honored. However, the Vanguard is the one that are going to be there to receive. You know that it's happening today, and you know that it's happening within a couple hours. You also know that this is a political ceremony. It will give you some notoriety, and it will give you some recognition. But the real reason to do so is to expose the Loathsworn as the leads of a plot against Els Dalo and against the Sunseeker Drow. As you've collected evidence, and as you've collected inscrutable proof of a plot against them, a plot against other Drow, a plot against other tribes, and a plot that involves other devils, it's time for you to be the heroes. Be shown exactly what Els Dalo is all about as refugees from a current war that is happening on the surface and now may be coming to the front door. So, I've asked all of the players to please outfit themselves for a battle before we get started, knowing that this may be something of a dangerous day. So, let's start out with the loadout. Maresh, why don't we get started with you first? But before we do so, I see that an inspiration card has been gifted to anybody. Give me just a moment. I'm going to roll a d4. Maresh, you're 1. Dambera, 2. Halvis, 3. Rigel, 4. Halvis, you have an inspiration card, courtesy of Rogue Dragoon.
It needs to be flipped because I already have one.
Okay. Roll a
Rogue
d4.
actually did say to flip it anyways.
Roll a d4.
oh. 2.
Nabera, roll a d6.
Oh, not again.
2.
Another 2.
Your dexterity score increases by 2. This is permanent.
Nice.
For both or for Geyser and so for Halibus only?
No, for Nerbera. It was upside down. Sorry, I have to cover this up because it's not NSFW.
Right.
So this was upside down, which means Lord Geyser needed to roll for it to see who is going to receive it. And the second stat is dexterity. So you have a... you now add 2 to the score of your dexterity. That is a permanent effect. And this is the first time I think that the strength card has been drawn in probably about a year in any of my games. So congrats.
Oh, wow.
Woo.
Imagine if you had rolled a 6 instead of a 2. Whew.
That would just be charisma.
Oh, I thought that roll was to how many points you gained.
No, that depends on which of the stats I choose.
Yeah, which stat? So 6. Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so congrats. So, Maresh, let's go ahead and get you loaded out.
All right. Maresh will be taking the Dalo Archmagus robes, the Wand of Lightning Bolts, and our fine arcane focus, along with our patented Keisha lunchbox and 2 extra greater healing potions.
TM. Okay, sounds good. Nebera, it is now your turn for your loadout.
Yeah, I am taking a spare quiver, the Ion Stone of Protection and the Ring of Protection,
Nice.
and 2 grading healing potions,
Okay.
and a Keisha's lunchbox.
Keisha Lunchbox. TM. For anybody who doesn't know, Keisha's Lunchbox, named after a wonderful player in our community, is 5 normal healing potions, Blizz Gel, neutralizing powder, ammonia inhalant, and an antitoxin. So all the goodies you could possibly need for a fight. Maybe. Halvis, you're up.
I am taking the Elven Chain, the Cloak of Protection, 2 of the Greater Healing Potions, the Wand of the War Mage, the Portable Hole, a Keisha Limited Edition Lunchbox, and 5 short swords for the skeletons.
Copy that. Are you getting one of the enchanted ones?
Yeah, I'll give one of them the Acid Edge, my nice multicolored skeleton.
Okay. I'm giving him the 2 colors. The one that is green has the acid edge. All right. Is that everything?
Yes.
Understood. Sir Rigel, what are you bringing with you to battle?
He's going to be taking the Belt of Frost Giant Strength, the
Wow.
Explosive Battle Axe,
Wow.
a +1 shield, a Keisha lunchbox, of course, and 3 additional greater healing potions.
Copy that. All right. So, do you all feel well-to-do, and do you all feel well-equipped for what is about to happen today?
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Feel well for being undead.
No problem.
Yes, I am ready.
Okay. My question for Halvis is, how many of your skeleton buddies are you going to be taking with you?
Oh, let's take all 5. Why not?
Sounds good. So I'm going to start copying and pasting these characters in. It takes me just a hot second. And for everybody
They
else,
line up as they're going out the caravan.
Yes.
Like, do they fight about who's going to be line leader?
Mm-hmm. Very Mighty Ducks.
Love it.
Not a sponsor. So as you all are getting all together and ready to battle, you all leave your caravan, and there's a sense of dread, a sense of foreboding. You're not exactly sure as to why. Something familiar. As you all start to leave, and you know that this is going to be something that could really, really, really work in your favor, something is tingling in the back of your head. It's familiar. And a sense of dread comes over the rest of you. You notice that it's not just you. You notice that there's also some very, very strange energy happening around the caravan. You notice that a few of your caravan leaders that have been working with you are giving you just a little bit of anxiety. Stuff that you haven't seen before. There's kind of a best way to put it is that it doesn't feel like you're alone, and not in a great way. So, as you are heading out, you are being guided through Els Dalo. You make your way past the citadel into the remainder of the city. As you go through, you pass by the statue of Zemphaxi. Zemphaxi has been not a spiritual, but a heroic icon of Els Dalo for millennia. As you pass by the ruins of his once verdant temple and once verdant home, you notice that there seems to be a bit of a presence here, a pressure. And you can see that this energy that is everybody has been feeling in the caravan is now multiplied tenfold within the town. People see you pass, and it makes you very, very what is the word? It's sort of like when somebody is breathing down the back of your neck, or when you know that somebody's talking about you, but you can't see what they're saying. It's a lot like that. So, as you all are trying to figure out how to get rid of Cortana, because this is annoying as hell. Doggone Windows 10 updates. As you all are being led towards the south, towards one of the meeting points and a civic area where most announcements are made. Think about this sort of like the Jefferson Memorial of the Els Dalo. As you get there, you notice that there is a massive temple that goes across the back end of this large lava chasm. As you look past this large temple, you notice that this is all ancient, and all seems to be in some form of ruby. You notice that this is covered in what appear to be dragon portrait and frieze and fresco. You can see dancing dragons on the top in all different shades of colors, both metallic, both chromatic, and gem-colored. As you see them all, you notice that the main building is destroyed. There are only ruins that remain. Whatever was towards the top of this large dome structure is now no more. But in the very front, where you assume there must have been some sort of statue or some sort of reliquary, you see Enel Els Dalo, Micha, and Dosa. They all stand ready for you, and they are guiding you up to stand with them. As you bring yourself up there and you get your the rest of your party up there, please organize yourselves how you would normally be. I will move some of the skeletons because why would skeletons jump up there, you know? But Mija, Dosa, they all are in what appear to be ceremonial robes and ceremonial armor. Stuff that looks a little bit more pretty than functional.
Is the map supposed to be black?
Nope.
Only see skeletons and midday.
Well, I will fix that.
Thank
Sorry.
goodness it wasn't just me. I thought my roll 20 was broken.
Nope, just your DM. Hi, everybody. I'm Bizarchus, and not perfect at all. Also, thank you very much for Nejor at deviantart.com for the Arishan Temple. This is an incredible map. So, as Matron Enel Els, Dosa, and Mija bring you to the very front, they have something to tell you. Matron Enel Els comes down and she bows her head. Hello, Caravan. Thank you so much for coming. So, as you know, I will be giving you a medal. Each of these medals are going to be given to each of your caravan members, and I understand 1,000 are in order. My armory and my smiths have already provided my house staff to be able to deliver them to you. But these are the special ones. So all of these will be handed, and we will commit a ceremony. While that happens, I will be needing you to announce what you have found inside of that constabulary. Dosa and Mija will provide that evidence and will make it easy for the township to see, as we will engage them in a psychic link. Now, I understand that some of you may find this to be more statecraft than anything else, and I understand your discomfort. I would hope that with the amount of aid and effort that I have put into your plight and to the rest of the refugees, that this is not going to be an issue. Do we have an understanding?
Of course, Madame Dalo. We'll do what we can.
I would wish to hear from all of you, not just from Mr. Maresh. I see there's reservation.
Rigel will look to Halvin. Nod.
Yes, madam. Or we'll do what is necessary.
And does the Firbolg have reservation? Miss Nebera?
Rose, you're muted.
Oh, sorry. No, I
Apology
have no
accepted.
reservation.
Good. In which case, I will be giving you just a little bit more of a push. But don't worry. Whatever this is you are trying to accomplish, I promise we are both going to come out of this. The word is like thieves. Trust me. I know what you are doing, and I approve. And I will assist in the best way that I know how, with all the power of the Els Dalo. But with one thing that I know that is going to entice a few of my enemies. Be prepared, because I have a feeling this is going to be a big deal. And with that, she has a sly glint in her eye. You can hear a chuckle coming from Mija, just behind you. Dosa looks to the rest of you in Undercommon and says, please, everybody stand towards the center. As you're guided up, you see that each of you have sort of a spectral cloak that is being put across you. As this Pawafwi is being draped along your shoulders, you notice that it is weightless, although you do feel its presence. You believe it to be some sort of an illusion. After a little bit of time, you do notice that the crowds start to arrive. You notice that there are bugbear, that there are drow, that there are dwarf, that there is Firfneblin. You notice some Duragar. You notice some other Denzians of the Underdark all gathering, and they all seem to be separated based on house, job, or any other means of community. As they separate, you can see that Enel Els is guiding everybody in to be closer, guiding everybody in to be more together, and asking politely if everyone would be comfortable in spreading out. You see that there are a few members of her elite guard that are down towards the front, and each one appears to be making something of a phalanx wall. You also notice that there's a glint across the very front of the edge of the lava area, where there appears to be an invisible, barely visible, a very translucent wall that is in between you and everyone else. Can I please have Maresh and Halvis roll me Arcana checks?
All right. All right.
Okay, Maresh isn't sure what's going on down there. Halvis does. Halvis knows that these are walls of force. What they're doing is creating a crowd control barrier. And they're also creating a barrier which makes it much more difficult for anything to happen going through it. Not only do you notice that there's a translucent barrier, but there's also a sparkling one right behind it, which you know to be an anti-magic field. So as you're looking at this, it's not only going to protect from physical, it's also going to be protecting from magical. So with that high of a roll, you know that anything coming from the northeast is going to protect you because of these walls. As you look across the rest of this temple, you notice that this is old. The footbridges, though, are not. The footbridges are made of some sort of a metal that appears to maintain its coolness even though it is over top of a lot of lava. Each one of these lava drops are, lava rivers are flowing slowly, which does cap the lava. However, you know that it is incredibly dangerous. The heat here is very uncomfortable, but it's not too intense. So, if you look down towards the bottom right, there is only a single way for you to get back into the Els Dalo from this lower bridge towards the east side of the map. That is being guarded right now by two of the elites, and you also notice that there is an anti-magic field on the other side of that. So there is not a wall of force, but there is an anti-magic field. As everyone gets ready to... everyone is ready. Everyone's looking up at you all, and everyone is looking up at the matron. She raises her hand high. She points to her throat, and you see a spell being cast. As her voice booms in a sonorous echo, she says in Undercommon, "To all of the Els Dalo, welcome. I would like to welcome you here to honor some strangers who came here under the hardest of circumstances. This caravan came from Felden's birth above us. They, horribly and terribly alone, all 1,000 of them escaped complete annihilation from the hordes of enemies that line the surface. Rains of fire that were unavoidable. Fallen armies that had died mercilessly above. Yet their bravery came with them, and with them they came and they found a new horror. A new horror which we will prove came from those Loathsworn in Gamera. The matron, you know, and I have never seen eye to eye, although we have made many strides from the Els Dalo to continue and progress and become richer. Now we can see that all they truly cared about was power. And all they truly cared about was the bloodshed that they have continuously kept upon us. They, under my supervision and my blessing, have discovered a plot. Have discovered a plot of devils and demons. Those who would come after you, those who would sacrifice you and your family. They will come after your children. They already have, as you may see from all of these symbols from the tribes that surround us. And as that happens, you notice a major image of all of the symbols of the tribes that you found within the room of the cremation room inside of the corrupted constabulary. You see the faces of those that you had rescued, and you see some that you don't recognize. As she continues, and as you hear the crowd gasping, some of them crying, some of them screaming in horror, and then some of them cheering, and some of them jeering, and some of them booing. You see everyone starting to rile up. She says, "This was all their doing, as we can prove with this journal that dictates the horrid experimentation they were doing from Abishai. Abishai, that of Tiamat. That of the chromatic evil dragon, who they would sacrifice anything to bring back. Horrid abominations they would summon, and they had infested our Zircardin crystal mines. Terrible, horrible Loathsworn. And for now, we have every reason for them to be expelled from our society. Do you wish for them to stay? Do you? I didn't think so. And for that I will make this announcement from this moment on. The Loathsworn and all of those from their house are hereby banished from Els Dalo. With that, you hear everybody. You start seeing the crowds start to brawl. You start seeing fights break out. You start seeing everybody start pressing against each other. And as that happens, you watch as an LLs turns around. A small smirk grows over her face. She was planning this all along. And you all know it now. As you see another wave of magic go over the entire crowd, you watch as most of those who are fighting instantly drop their hands and look very, very lax, as though all fight has been left from their body. Once that happens, they slowly turn back over to an LLs, and they wait for her to speak. Some, however, do resist, and although they flail, you can see that a couple bumps, bruises, and broken noses, they stop fighting as well, although very, very active and ready to fight. Stop. Please stop. There's no need to fight. I offer a proposition. Any of you who wish to testify against the Loathsworn may come back. Banishment lifted. In fact, I will even give you a title as a member of House Dalo and the Sunseeker Drow. If this is attractive to you, you know where to find us. Also, I wish to give you a gift. I wish to give you the blessings of Zemphaxi, and I wish to give you as much of my love as possible to show you my gracious nature. The Vanguard of the Caravan will now receive our blessing. Please approach, Vanguard, and receive your gifts. To you, Sir Rigel, strong of arm and strong of heart, loyal beyond death. To your riser, Sir Halvis, the powerful mage and resourceful mage. To Nerbera, one whom family, and one whom duty, and one whom the call of adventure, all speaks to you. And to Sir Maresh, that whom adventure has claimed, and that who claims adventure back. I grant you the medallions of House Dalo. With this, you have received the highest honor that I can give to someone not of the house, and be granted an honorary position within my house. I gift you power. I gift you influence. And I gift you a wondrous, wondrous future. We have found a treasure, unearthed and uncovered, given to us by one Dominic Felden, who I believe that you are familiar with. We give you the item he refers to as a Bulgine globe. We are unsure of its full properties, but we understand that you are currently working on something, that this is a key component. With receiving these medallions, do you accept the terms, and do you accept the blessings of Matron Enel Els Dalo of Marcel's Dalo?
Yes, Madame Dalo.
Yes, Madame Dalo.
Honor.
The Rider will bow.
You see, as that happens, you see Mika and Enel Els just out of the corner of your eye smirk. They seem very content with themselves. Dosa does not. Has a very stern face. And also seems a little bit on edge. Can I get everybody to roll me an insight check?
I was just about to ask.
Okay. Got a 15 from Rigel. Natural 1.
Cool.
A 10. Bless you. And an 8. Okay. So for a group check, unfortunately, this is going to fail because this is below the amount necessary. But you notice that she's on edge, and there's something that makes you uncomfortable by watching. So, as the matron drapes your necks with each one of these medallions, they're heavy. And although they are heavy, they appear to look almost like an apparatus rather than a medallion. You can see that there are many cogs, many wheels, many moving parts, with a small crystal that seems to be rested inside of it. It glows faintly. Those of you who are who have been with the caravan for a while, so I will allow for Maresh to know this. These are Elf-laden stones. These are the antithesis to Zurkarden stones. Elf-laden stones are able to store raw magic and be attuned to specific spells. There is something inside of this stone. However, this stone is tiny, so it's most likely something that can only store a cantrip.
Interesting.
As this finishes up, she raises her hands to you all and says, I give you all my blessing. Welcome to the Els Dalo. Welcome to House Dalo. Welcome to the Sunseekers. You are home here. You and your caravan may stay as long as you like. You may now purchase property. You may now create your own businesses. You work for no one but me and the Dalo. Thank you for all that you have done. And thank you for all that you will do. She turns her back, and as that happens, she raises her hands once again, and a massive banner goes across with the heraldic crest of House Dalo. You see her giving and riling everybody back up as you hear cheers from all of those who are from House Dalo and some of those who are not. Those who were fighting before still maintain their droop demeanor. And then you hear it. You hear something just passed by Maresh's head. Maresh, roll me a perception check. Excuse me, all players, please roll me a perception check.
Not great rolls to start out tonight.
Nope. TPK, TPK, TPK. All right, Nambera.
No!
Because you know this sound like the back of your hand, that was an arrow. You hear, and you hear a low squish. As you hear that, you notice that arrow had origins from the southwest. You see the matron start to speak. I take guards. Hell attacked. And she begins to fall to one knee. A bolt sticking from her left shoulder. I need for everybody to roll me initiative.
Alrighty, let's get this going.
I get a 9 with advantage and a +3.
It happens.
I know this is not the place to use my inspiration card, but I kind of want to.
As a benevolent DM, I'm going to tell you, don't do it.
No, I appreciate that.
Okay, so I'm going to pop out this turn order for just a little bit so that I can see everything. Okay, remember, click your token and then click your initiative. Let's see. Halvis, the 13 I have on your skeletons. Sir Rigel, I don't have you in, but yours is 9, correct?
It is.
Yeah, my skeletons don't actually get an initiative, so that should be mine. I didn't realize I was clicked on them and not me.
No problem. I am going to add you in and just replace your initiative order. So it's 13. Okay. So give me just a moment, please.
Y'all ready for 500 enemies to pop up on the screen?
Mm-hmm.
Put that out into the world.
It's not 500. It's up there, but it's not 500. So, while this is all happening and while I am rolling initiative for everybody, would like to take this time to thank all of my players for being so wonderful for the last couple weeks. I know that things have been wild, especially since everybody's been getting revaccinated, going out into the world, and everything has still been pretty difficult to navigate. But hey, we're getting back there. Right now, New York and my neighborhood alone is at 95% vaccination. So I really, really
Nice.
hope that everybody else gets to feel safe again and gets to feel good again. I wish that for everybody, and I hope that you all have that. I also can't wait to see what Horacenio has in store for what he wants to do
Oh, yes.
for his one-shot. I am going to most likely be playing as a player in that, which I cannot tell you how awesome that is going to be. Because God, do I want to play. Being the Forever DM is fun, sometimes.
Forget
Okay.
what class you go for.
Me? Who knows?
Yeah, I couldn't guess.
I mean,
I feel like you would be a rogue.
I am a rogue, sir. I am dashing as okay. Let's see. I have Maresh, Mika, Halvis, Sir Rigel, Dosa, Nebera. Am I missing anyone?
No.
You will have allies. You will have Mika. You will have Dosa. Okay. As that happens, you watch as the honor guard all start taking up defensive positions, and they all guard at the very front. This way, none of that massive crowd is going to get anywhere near you all. You see them all concentrating hard upon their barriers. All right. As that happens, you see, appearing seemingly from nowhere upon the bridge, two of those dark black Abishai that you had seen before, each one guarding. And they look as though they are statues, sentinels guarding the only exit. Now I am going to roll a stealth check. You all please tell me if any of your passive perceptions are higher than this number.
Nope.
My passive perception is exactly 16.
Okay, so you do see where this person appears. They appear right here. Do you see them to your west?
Yes.
Okay. You see that he appears just above Cox's crossbow again, and he gets ready to fire. He's gonna fire a shot. Minde, does this hit your armor class?
Who?
Sorry, Nerbera. Did the attack go through?
A 7? Was it a 7? I didn't see it go through. I
oh, it
see
actually-
a con save, but not a...
Oh, Dean, this is a misspelled thing. Okay, hang on one moment. This is to attack.
Okay. 14. No.
Okay, so a 14 does not hit. Got it. All right.
Yes. 14 misses.
Okay, so the 14 is going to miss. You see him duck down as fast as he can after being revealed. And he seems to disappear. But that's the last place that you saw him. Maresh, it's now your turn.
Alrighty. Well, let's kick things off with a bang. We are going to cast Summon Draconic Spirit.
God, I love conjuration so much.
Let's get my own personal opal dragon in here.
Okay.
And its turn is exactly after mine. So, bonus action, I'm gonna pop what is it? Not the neutralizing powder, the antitoxin.
Okay, you're going to pop an antitoxin. Got it. You now have advantage to saving throws against poison and resistance to poison damage. Okay, please add the HP and the armor class to your dragon after you roll your first turn. You have control of that.
Oh,
Or wait, do I have to maintain control of that? I forget, because these are...
no, I do it. It goes right after me.
Okay, so does it follow everything that you say?
Yep.
Okay. That's fine.
And it's HP is just 50, armor class 14.
Thank you.
So I will tell this dragon to go over to where we saw the sniper. Its movement speed, 30 feet.
It has a fly speed of 80, so it can fly.
Oh yeah. So lift off into the air and go over it. And I will tell it to be like 20 feet in the air and change its name.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Gets there. You hear it scream out, which means that it must have seen something.
Cool.
Okay, are you going to move?
Nope. I will stay right here for now.
Okay, Mikra is going to run next to the matron. She is taking out both of her weapons, and she is going to cast darkness around her and the matron.
So silent.
I'm sorry? Chicken Nuggets, did you say something?
Oh, I said it was so silent and dramatic. Sorry, it cut out.
Oh, yes. Okay. Another stealthy stealth. So 16 is the highest of the numbers, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. You all see somebody popping up from one of these other small turrets. Once they pop up, they cast web. And they cast web over all of you.
Oh.
I need for Maresh, Dosa, two of the skeletons, Sir Rigel, and for Halvis to please roll me dexterity saving throws. Here's web. We're going to send that to the VTT. Okay, Sir Rigel, you are... Okay, the first skeleton is a 6. The second skeleton is 21. Totally fine. If that comes to me, I'll just say it out loud so that everybody hears it. If you do not succeed, you are not... if you succeed, the DC is... let's see, her DC... Halvis, you succeed, so you are not restrained. Sir Rigel, you're restrained. Maresh, you're restrained. And your skeleton on the left is restrained. Okay. That is its turn. That's all it's going to do. Halvis, it's now your turn.
How far was that? This Abishai here on the east.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast a acid splash at it.
Okay. Acid Splash. Dexterity saving throw 18. Let me just check its stat block really quick. Okay. It doesn't even try to move. You cast the Acid Splash on it, and it just rolls off of it as though it was water, and it's hydrophobic. It has no effect.
To know. And I will end my turn.
You have a bonus action. Do you want to do anything?
Well, for now, I'll hold where I'm at.
Okay, you got it. Next, you hear a familiar voice coming from farther down the route. As you look down, and as you look past this massive web, you see the same matron who you had battled inside of the corrupted constabulary. She comes out, announces in Draconic. Who here speaks Draconic?
I
Barra.
do.
Okay. You all hear her say, "I've made such a good deal for this, and I am going to take everything you have ever cared about. This is my Dalo. Mine!" And she screams as loud as she can as she casts Fireball.
Ooh.
I need for all of you who are on that plinth to please roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Is this at disadvantage because we're restrained?
Can somebody check up restrain for me? I'm not sure if it is. Actually, I'll just hang on. Okay, restrained.
Has disadvantage on dex savings.
Yes, you have disadvantage on dex saving throws if you are restrained inside the web. Okay.
1, 2,
Hilarious. I rolled a 14 both times.
3, 4, 5.
Okay. Your fourth and fifth save. All of the PCs, however, fail. So give me just a second. I will roll the damage. $8d6, the classic ouchies. Boom! 27 points of fire damage. If you fail, if you succeed, that is halved to 13. Any of you who are concentrating on spells, I need for you to please roll me a concentration check. If that conjuration is concentration.
Sorry, I forgot to do for Nabera.
It is in fact concentration. So
It's 4 plus 5 as well. So that's 9 for Nabera
Boom,
for a deck save.
boom.
You mean Minde?
Yeah, Minde, sorry.
No worries. That fails as well. Maresh,
Okay, and so what?
you are going to lose concentration on your Opal Dragon. Does that eliminate it from battle, or does that just take that away?
Uh, I don't think it says. I think it's just gone.
Okay. Because I know that you're going to summon it again, I'm just going to move it over to one side. I know you. Okay. I also didn't roll for Dosa, so give me just a second. She's going to roll a. I'm just going to roll a dex save. She saves, so she's only going to take 13 points of damage.
And 3 of the skeletons went poof.
Okay. Did you delete them?
Yes, I did.
Thank you very much. Also, all of you who are inside of the web, the web ignites, dealing an extra 4 points of damage.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so that is the opening. And they're going to move up a little bit closer. Sir Rigel, it is now your turn.
Sir Rigel is going to rage.
Yeah, you are.
First of all, and try to cut his way out of this web with his axe.
The web is gone because the web ignited with the fireball.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're right. So sorry. I was looking up option.
It's okay. It's the craziness of battle. You know, combat does that
Yes.
to people. I say it's from my very... Nope. My filter just kicked in. No. Don't say the thing you're trying to say. That's not a good idea.
He is just going to... can he move between the skeleton to get in front of Halvis?
Absolutely.
Okay, then he is going to... he's going to get in front of Halvis, and then he's going to take his... Sorry, I'm flicking through so many different screens. He's going to chuck a hand axe at one of them. Just because he is mostly up close in combat kind of person.
Okay, you can make your way onto the bridge from where you are. So you can potentially get to the bridges.
Yeah, then he is going to... Check it. Yeah. I'm going to move up to right next to one of them.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics check, because it's just a simple jump from your area down to the bridge.
Sure.
No problem at all. You land right next to one of the Abishai, and they're looking at you, and they appear to be in a defensive position.
Gonna rage scream in their face, and then take 2 swings with the explosive battle axe.
Okay, these attacks are going to be made at disadvantage.
Okay. That's 13 for the first one.
Okay. 22 will hit. That is 16 points of slashing damage. Okay.
That's
You-
a full turn.
You cut in deep. All right. It is now Dosa's turn. Dosa is going to get on the very front. She is going to break out what appear to be two wands on either side. She's going to cross them in front of her. She is going to use... She is going to use Mass Cure Wounds on the party. For everybody who is nearby. Which may or may not affect Sir Rigel. Let me check. It will just be outside of where Sir Rigel is. So you know what? I'm just going to have her move to the very corner so that she knows that she's going to get Sir Rigel. So we'll say cast first, and then everything will go. She's going to cast this at 5th level. Everyone restores 22 hit points. I seem to be rolling incredibly well when I'm helping you, not trying to kill you. Okay. And Dosa is going to take her shield and plant it. Or sorry, she doesn't have her shield out yet. I'm sorry. She takes the 2 wands and crosses them in front of her. Nerbera, it is now your turn.
Okay. I am going to first. I'm going to command Minday to fly her 40 feet closer to the last place I saw the guy with the crossbow.
Okay.
So she's gonna move here, right? One more. And then I am going to go ahead and also pop the antitoxin.
Okay. You pop an antitoxin with your bonus action.
And for my action, for my movement, I am going to move up by Denosa.
Okay.
And shoot with my longbow the matron.
Okay, fire a shot.
Actually, I'm going to fire twice.
Okay, fire 2 times with your longbow, please. 23 will hit for 8 points of piercing, and 14, let me check. 14 will not hit.
Okay.
The arrow sticks in, and you just watch her barely move. There doesn't seem to be a lot of emotion other than just pure rage in her eyes. As you see, like, her eyes glowing a very vibrant purple. You can also see the glistens of power coming across her arms and her veins, almost like she has light injected into her bloodstream. All right, is that your whole turn?
My turn.
Awesome.
Yes.
Okay. Now it is the Abishai's turn. The Abishai is... One of them is simply going to take the same action that it did before, but the one that is closest to Sir Rigel is going to attack 3 times. So first attack on Sir Rigel, 20. Second is 12. And the third, 22.
The 12 misses. The others hit.
Okay, so 4 points of slashing halved to 2, 5 points of piercing halved to 2, and 9 points of acid damage, which I believe just goes straight through.
Yes.
Okay. And that is what it does. Okay. Can you please put how high up in the air Minday is by changing their token's name to Minday dash however many feet in increments of 5?
Great.
Thank you very much. For this next one, you see the same guy in the corner. He is going to pop up very, very quickly. And he is going to cast Fairy Fire amongst the party. So I need for Dosa, Nabera, Maresh to please roll me a... What is this? Dexterity saving throw, please. This is for Dosa. She saves. Nabera saves. Maresh, you are covered in fairy fire. All attacks against you have advantage. All right. He is going to duck down. As he ducks down, a bit of the wall crumbles in front of him. He has no cover. But he is going to drop prone. Okay, Maresh, it is now your turn.
Okay, fine. Excuse me. I'm going to move right down here and aiming for the matron. We are going to use up 3 charges on the Wand of Lightning Bolts and blast her.
Okay. So 3 charges on the wand, I believe, gives extra D8 when you're casting, correct?
Yep, D6 is 10d6.
10d6. Okay. Did 10d6 roll through?
Yep.
Awesome.
DC 15 dexterity save on her part.
DC 15 dex save. Give me just a moment. What is her... She's not very dexterous. Okay, 39 points of lightning damage course through her body. And again, she gives no indication of pain, but you can clearly see that her body is taking the damage. Vicious.
And bonus action, I will pop a regular healing potion.
Okay, 2d4 plus 2, please. 4 points of healing. Got it.
Succeed.
It is now
And
Mika.
that will-
Gotcha. It is now Mika's turn. She is going to pop out. While maintaining concentration. Well, maybe. Hang on. I have to see if she maintains concentration from the fireball. She does. So darkness stays up. She is going to fire 2 crossbow shots at the one who is next to the matron. So, first attack, natural 20. Second attack is a 23. So, the first one, I will just roll a second d6. Okay, 6. So, the first one is 16 points of piercing damage. And the second one is 9 points of piercing damage. With 2 saving throws. Ooh, man, am I going fast. You see this one start to falter. And then you see that she falls over backwards, unconscious. Okay. And this is round 2. Okay. So she's unconscious, and that is Mika's turn. Halvis, it's now your turn.
First I'm going to move up here,
Okay.
and then at the matron, I'm going to cast. What's that called? Enervation.
Ooh, I love that spell. Go for it.
Dex 17 saving throw.
Dex 17. Got it. Stand by. 6. She fails. 16 points of necrotic damage, and you heal for 16, I believe.
Nice.
Half, so 8.
Okay, you heal for 8. All right, I believe that puts you really close to your maximum. Okay, that is your action. Bonus action?
That's action bonus, bonus action. I'll have the skeletons move up here.
Okay, if they're double moving, then you can move them another 20. Because they should have 20 feet of movement. So they still get the full kind of turns as we do.
Now I'll get them placed up next to me then.
Copy that. Okay. Are you going to move anymore?
Nope, I am good right where I'm at.
Copy that. You see the matron looking at you. And as she keeps getting hit with all of these different spells and weapons,
nothing will stop me, don't you get that?
fireball. Halvis, Dosa, Nebera, Maresh, Mika, and the skeletons, please, and Mende, please all roll me dexterity saving throws.
Hey.
Ooh. Neither skeleton's going to survive that, so.
Okay, your
And
skeletons
Day
have
is also
fallen.
added 5 to that 6, so 11.
Understood. Okay, Maresh saves. Everyone else fails. Let me get Dosa and Mija in here really quick. Dex. Okay, they both save, so they're going to take 12 points. Everyone else takes 24. Except for Maresh, who's going to take 24.
First takes 24 or 12.
12, that's what I meant.
'Cause he
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you for catching me.
I get.
Okay. And she gets even closer. On her next turn, it looks like she's getting ready to jump. So, Rigel, you're up.
So Rigel's going to go ahead and take another couple swings at this guy.
Okay, this one attacked, so these are straight rolls. Unless this is reckless.
You know what? It's going to be reckless.
Okay, roll at advantage, please. 30 hits.
Oof.
Did that go at advantage? Did I just roll twice?
You just rolled twice.
Whoops.
So that's a natural 19. I'm not sure of your abilities, but does that give you a critical?
I'm not sure. So let's say no for now.
Gotcha. Well, if it
And then
does,
I'll
just
look
let me
up
know,
for
okay?
next time.
Okay, that's 13 points for the first one and 12 for the second one. This one is looking like it's barely holding itself together. It's not looking good at all. This other one that's behind it continues to take the dodge action. Okay, are you going to do
And-
anything for a bonus action?
Yes, because he goes into a frenzied rage, he's going to take another swing
Nice.
as his bonus action.
At advantage.
That
Roll
was
again.
Oh.
Okay. The 30 does hit. That's the highest one, so I have to take that one. That's that is 16 points of damage. I can't tell you how little this guy has left. It is as though he is barely hanging on by one thread.
I walk over him with my movement.
Just casually step on his neck.
No.
Like this old lady.
But you could take a risk with the explosive battle axe and throw in a charge if you wanted to.
Let's do it.
Okay. No matter what you roll, it's going to be fine. Go ahead and roll me a d6. Okay. As that happens, you just... and you watch that thunder damage explode this creature from the center out. As that happens, you watch as his bones shatter, and you see tiny little flecks of glistening crystal within.
Yeah. Thanks, DM.
This thing... I'm a benevolent DM. I know what's up. And he falls over dead on the other side of the bridge as you watch his body slowly melt down into the lava because it's bad. So, Sir Rigel, do you want to move?
Yes, he's going to move up.
Okay, and you rolled a
Just
d20
be-
to see if your axe exploded. Thank you very much for doing so. Sorry,
He's going to get as close as he can to this guy.
understood.
So,
Okay, it is now Dosa's turn. Sorry, that's me. Dosa
Yes.
is once again going to cast her Mass Cure Wounds. This is her last 5th level slot. This is not going to get Sir Rigel. $20 points of healing to everybody. Okay. Dosa is going to move to the front of the stairs next to Halvis. She's going to look over to Halvis and say in perfect Undercommon, "Get behind us!" Nabera, it's now your turn.
Okay. I'm staying where I am.
Okay.
I am For my bonus, I am going to command Mende to make their attack. And I'm also, for my attack, going to do my longbow 2 shots to the matron.
Okay, is Minde going to attack the matron or the assassin on the
Mende
west?
is going to go after the matron.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so my 2 shots with the longbow.
Mm-hmm. 21 and 18, they both hit. For 9 and 5,
Okay.
that's 14. And Minde? A con save.
She is going to do her breath. Her
Okay.
boon breath. A 45-foot cone.
Okay, that would hit, and that is going to determine whether or not the priestess is turned to stone. Or
And
sorry,
I'm
the
going
matron.
to aim that cone away, mostly towards the matron and away from everyone else.
Copy that.
Like where? Because I
17.
know I see that Halvis and there's a few that's right on the edge.
They'd be right on the edge. It'd be fine.
Yeah.
So they're going to use the boon breath that creates the potential for petrification. They roll a 17.
Okay, so they saved.
Okay, go ahead and roll the
Because it's a
damage
con-
for the breath as well.
Con of. Oh shoot!
I believe it's
I remember
3d6.
Normal breath damage.
Yeah, I believe it's 3d6.
That's all I have written down is normal breath damage.
That's fine. Okay, so they are going to save. So that's going to be 6 points of damage. Okay, Nebera, that is Minde's action, your action. Do you have a bonus action?
Commanding Mende is my bonus action.
Understood. All right. It is now the Abishai's turn. The Abishai is going to try and grapple Sir Rigel. Sir Rigel, this is a contested strength check. Or, sorry, contested. You can either athletics or acrobatics check this, whichever's best for you. Remember
Let's go
to
athletic.
remember to you're raging, so you get advantage on it.
Full.
I rolled a natural 20, but you still beat me. So that's fine. This is one of those instances where I have to give it to the player who rolled way better because you're so much stronger. So this one is not going to really be active. However, they are going to get you into the grapple, but they are not going to pull you back with them. As you see, they're trying to rip you into the lava.
Ooh.
That is its action. And I will say, so I'm going to speak with you to let you we're going to discuss this if this is fair. It is intending on pulling you into the lava. Because it rolled a natural 20, I am thinking that the grapple does not excise. You know what? No. That would have been his action. It can't do it. You're not grappled, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, that is his action. It is going to just stand there and do nothing. But is not going to let you pass. Okay. Next is the assassin.
All right.
The assassin is going to move down, get up from prone, and he's going to fire a shot with his crossbow at Maresh. This is at advantage. Because Maresh is...
Sparkling.
Maresh is sparkling. 27. Okay, so doing that didn't work the way I wanted it to, but 27 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 6, and I'm sorry, that didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. It's still 6 points of damage, but I need a con save, please.
Alrighty.
Okay. This is against poison, so you already succeeded like by a huge amount, but so you don't need to roll again. And I apologize for not saying that loud. Okay, so you just take the 6 points of piercing damage.
'Tis but a flesh wound.
Okay, and he is going to use his bonus action to stealth again. Nerbera and Mende see him duck behind the. See him duck behind that. He is not prone. He is just in a. He is in a hiding position.
Okay.
Maresh, it's now your turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna back up a little bit, and from my new position, we are going to upcast Cloud of Daggers at the 4th level, targeting the matron.
Oh god, this spell is so nasty. Okay, so it just happens with 20 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
Okay, is this concentration?
And yes, it is.
Okay, so you're concentrating. Please make a box that you are able to control. And just put it onto the matron for me.
There.
Thank you very much. Okay, bonus action?
Nope. I will just stay right here.
Copy that. It's now Mika's turn. Mika is going to get down in front of Halvis. And she is going to take out her bow. And you see her drip something across the very front of it as she preps it. So 23 and 24. So that is 7, 13, 21. No, 22. And then 22, 23, 30. 50. Crap. Hang on. 22, 30. 52 points of damage. As that happens, and as both of those bolts go into the matron's body, you watch her. And you just watch the matron, with her eyes still open, fall to her knees. The cloud of daggers continuously chopping her to pieces. But her eyes never close. As this happens, you notice that there's another priestess. You see a quick flash of light. Another priestess appears on the other side. She runs over. She finds the priestess on the ground, smacks her as hard as she can using her action. The other priestess wakes up. Although she is prone, she is now back in the fight. As a bonus action, she is going to cast Spiritual Weapon. And she is going to cast it next to Halvis. One moment. Sorry. That's a natural 20. So I'll just roll this again, then add it. Halvis, that is going to be 35 points of force damage.
35.
I am going to put the token up there. Give me just a moment. All right. That is their turn. Halvis, it is now your turn.
Alright. First, I'm going to use a bonus action to take one of these greater healing potions.
Okay.
That's up here.
Oof. Hate to see it.
Then I forgot how far away that was. 45. Too many tabs. I will cast a third level Mel's Acid Arrow at this priestess here.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and roll that attack for me.
20.
Okay, 20 definitely hits. 13 points of acid damage plus 7 points of acid damage at the start of her next turn, if that's correct, right?
Acid damage at the end of its next turn.
At the end of its next turn. Understood. All right.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Can you just remind me of that number when it comes time for their turn?
Yep.
Okay. Are you going to move?
No, I'm going to stay where I'm at.
Okay.
But I'm going to thank Dosa for her concern.
Okay, just so that you're aware, the spiritual weapon does not get attacks of opportunity. It's not a creature. Does that change your idea?
Yeah, actually, I think I'm going to move one forward in between Miha and Dosa.
Copy that. All right.
And that'll
You start seeing the matron's body disintegrate. But you start hearing this low as the body disintegrates. You start watching as back towards where you saw her the first time, that same sort of purple lightning energy starts to appear. Sir Rigel, it is now your turn.
Can you show me where the purple energy was one more time?
Right back here. Do you see my red ping?
Yes, got it. All right, so Rigel is going to, real quick, I just want to check to see if I can move in this direction.
You cannot move because the Abishai is in your way. It's blocking you.
Okay.
But you are on a footbridge over lava. Just saying.
That is true. But I can still go back the way that I came, correct?
You could potentially jump, but you must climb.
Okay, got it. So in that case, I want to try to move back over here. And with my action, give a healing potion to Halvis.
Okay, you will take attacks of opportunity.
Yep.
All right. Can I also get you to make an athletics check for me?
Nice.
Okay, natural 20, nice.
Very inspired by
Yeah,
seeing
so-
Halvis hit.
You lose no damage whatsoever. You lose no movement whatsoever as you jump and climb. It's graceful as a gazelle. And you attacked recklessly last time, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so I rolled twice. Does a 13 hit your armor class?
Nope.
Awesome. All right. So the attack of opportunity misses. Okay, so you're going to hand off that potion over to Halvis. That's done. It's now Dosa's turn. Dosa looks forward and she says, "Oh, damn it! Find where that thing is!" She says as loud as she can in Undercommon. With that, she is going to cast another spell. She is going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level just before she leaves onto Halvis. That's 5 plus 3, so 8 points of healing.
Nice.
She puts away one of her wands and she takes out a shield. Nerbera, it's now your turn.
Okay, Can I still see the gentleman up there, high the crossbow?
The one to the west?
Yes.
Yes, you were able to see him. He rolled his stealth check lower than your passive perception.
Okay, so I am now going to take aim. For my bonus action, I am going to Hunter's Mark him.
Okay, Hunter's Mark. Got it. It's an extra d6 of damage whenever you roll. Or whenever you strike, I'm sorry.
And let me go ahead and make sure. That's the cast.
Understood.
And then take my 2 shots of my longbow.
Copy that. Natural 20, nice. And a
Let's
14. Okay, so the 14 is going to miss on this one. But the natural 20 is also going to get your d6 doubled. So go ahead and roll a d6, and then we're just going to double it. Okay, so an extra 4 points of
Plus
damage
4.
on that. That's 18 points of damage onto this guy. All right, and he has to roll a concentration check, which he is not great at. No, never mind. Yeah, he is. He's good at it. 14. So he does maintain fairy fire.
Poop.
And actually, Mende does after me. I still can't understand this. Go ahead. I'll be done. I'm not going to worry about Mende right now.
You got it. Okay. The Abishai on the lane dodges again. All right. The one who you just hit is going to pop up, and he is going to aim at Maresh. Maresh. Can roll twice because it doesn't seem to work well. 24 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
10 points of piercing. And I need for you to make con save at advantage. Okay. You resist the poison. He is going to duck. Mende and Nerbera still see him. Which means everybody can see him. Because battle tactics. All right. Maresh, it's now your turn.
Alrighty. We're gonna upcast Cloud of Daggers again. 3rd level this time. To target that Abishai on the bridge.
Does Cloud of Daggers need to be cast again, or is that... Can you move it? Because it is concentration, right?
Yes it is,
Can
but
you-
it doesn't say anything about moving it.
Can you send that to the VTT for me? That is correct. It doesn't say anything about that, so it's just in that one section. Okay, so you're going to cast that at 3rd level, and you're going to cast it right over top of the Abishai?
Yes indeed.
Okay, so the Abishai begins to get chopped up for 16 points of slashing.
And I bonus action pop a normal healing potion.
Copy that. 2d4 plus 2. 6. Are you going to move?
Nope. That'll be all.
Okay. Mika is going to move forward. She is going to rush down. And she is going to double move to go after the Abishai. Okay, it is now the priestess's turn. They are both going to get up. Both of them are going to target Mija, because she's the closest. And they're going to cast Insect Plague.
Ooh.
Nope, I'm sorry. I did that totally wrong. Nope, I already said it. I have to commit to it. So, concentration for 10 minutes. It's a 20-foot sphere in this area. Oops, that's a square. I know how to make spheres. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. That's the 20-foot sphere. We're going to make it so that it targets only Mija and Dosa. But it blocks off that entire area. They're both going to be concentrating. And 2 Constitution saving throws for both of them. Mija fails. Dosa saves. So, first one is 4d10. So, 26 points of damage to Mija. And 13 points of damage to Dosa. And another 2 because both of them cast the same spell. 18 and 19. Dosa saves again. Oops. D10s, 4d10, 27. So another 13 points for Dosa. And Mija is now looking really, really... she's barely hanging on. Okay, and both the priestesses are concentrating. Both of the priestesses go into this location, and they drop prone. Burpee wizard. Halvis, it is now your turn.
I'm going to cast Shatter at 4th level right here.
Oh, okay.
That should catch both of them, correct?
It'll definitely catch both of them. All right, I want you to roll me Shatter. Okay, 19. It's a 10-foot sphere on them. Con save 17. So give me just a moment. I have to go back to their character sheet.
That's a high DC.
It's a very high DC. It's very good. Okay, the one on the left is going to save. The one on the right is going to fail. So the one on the left is going to take 9 points of damage. Oh my goodness, my wife just came back and the apartment smells so good. Whatever her new perfume is amazing. Right, fails, so 19.
Enel, not her wife.
I know, it's like the most amazing soap or something.
You know, she brings you food during stream so often. I really thought you were about to say whatever she was cooking smells amazing.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. That she had brought home something really good smelling food or cooked something good.
Dude, we are so exhausted from this whole wedding thing. We've been like almost 8 weeks straight of just non-stop stressed out. So if we cook anything, like, she knocks it out of the park every time, but I am not expecting anything. Like, she's just doing too much. We're all doing too much. Okay, Halvis, you do that. Now I need for you to please roll me a d20. Are you going to roll higher or lower than me before you roll it?
I'm gonna say lower.
I rolled a 13.
I rolled 2.
Okay.
Hey.
I want for you to roll me. Can you check and see if Shatter is if it does double damage to structures? I think it does.
Should be structures and constructs.
A non-magical object that isn't worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell area.
Can you cast it? Can you put it to the VTT for me, please?
Yep.
Okay. Bring in the picture. Maybe inorganic materials, stone, crystal, metal, disadvantage in this non-metallic object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area. So, these things are made of stone, they're ancient, and they are mostly broken. So they take the damage as well. As you watch the ground beneath them crumble, they are going to make dexterity saving throws at disadvantage because they are prone. Fail. Fail. You watch as both of them slide down and fall into the lava as they slowly completely burn
Worked out better than I
apart.
hoped.
I didn't know that you had that spell.
A round of applause for Shatter.
Yeah, so that's getting you a card of inspiration because
Flip it because I already have one.
Okay.
That is hilarious.
You have
I
got
picked
to
that up
be-
a couple levels ago.
Oh god.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god!
Which one is it?
Go
world?
Alice!
It's the world.
He drew the world,
You drew the world
again?
You drew the world again. You're the only person I know who's ever done it twice.
wasn't the last one just last game?
God.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah, for me it would have been my last game I played. Yeah.
Oh
Just
my
wait.
god.
Roll a d6.
Can we get a Pog champ in the chat for Lord Geyser, everybody?
Hell yeah!
I feel so odd about this because we're having conversations about what's happening in your next level.
I gotta go. I gotta go one more. Although I do know one spell I'm taking.
You're the highest
You're the highest level character in the
Caravan.
caravan. Okay. Well-
Badass necromancer.
So that card is out of circulation for the rest of the game. But there you go. You just did that. That's the thing you did. You did that.
Wow.
Okay. So they're dead, and this mother is a new level. Sorry, I'm not bitter. I'm so happy for you. How come the only people I can kill in this game are myself? Okay, and the insect plague is gone because they're dead. So Halvis, Great turn. I believe you have a bonus action and a movement.
Bonus action. I
Flop.
will.
Gloat.
I'll take the greater healing potion I got from Sir Rigel.
Okay. Oh, I keep forgetting. Yeah, there's pretty much no way that they're going to have their concentration. So the darkness around Matron Enel Els is down. She is still downed.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Halvis, you add in 14 points of healing to the greater healing potion. Okay. Are you going to move?
I don't remember which. It was Dosa. You said that was hurting, right?
No, Mika. Mika is beyond bloody. She's now critical.
Is this safe to walk on or no?
You're just at the edge where you would need to jump in order to get on the footbridge.
Okay, I'm gonna go there for now and hold.
Okay. As you are there, you notice that in that place of purple lightning, you see the same matron appear again. As that happens, she looks at you and she's...
What did I tell you? Everything that you've ever had.
She moves forward. And fireball! Nabera, Maresh, and the matron must all roll dexterity saving throws. The matron automatically fails.
Day?
Not Minday.
Okay.
Fireball, a wizard's best friend.
Sorry, everybody. I ate all the smoked salmon in the house. I'm in trouble.
Oh,
That look, I can tell with just the look on her face.
she was so disappointed.
I know.
I can understand that. I freaking love salmon.
Yeah, same.
Okay, what was
Fireball.
Fireball?
Fireball.
Okay, Maresh saves, Nabera saves. 16 points of damage to Maresh, 16 points of damage to Nabera, 32 points of damage to the matron. Okay, the matron is starting to look pretty bloody. Sir Rigel.
Seeing that Halvis is no longer as hurt as he was before, Sir Rigel is going to go into a rage again. His last rage dropped. He is going to take off running toward her down here. It's just at 40 feet.
Okay, I need an athletics check, please.
Yep, and I believe this is at disadvantage because of exhaustion.
No, it's at...
Oh.
It's a regular roll because you are... it's a regular roll because you're raging, and I believe all athletics check as you're raging are at advantage anyway.
Oh,
so
that's
I think it's
true.
just a straight
Okay.
roll. So I have to take the one on the left when that happens, so your natural one, thank God, is negated. Okay.
Awesome.
So Rigel, you race, and you are right in front of the matron.
Yes, I'm going to go ahead and take a couple swings at her.
Go for it. A 14 is not going to hit. 26 will, for 18 points of damage.
And I think that's it.
Okay. Dosa is going to race back up to the matron's side. And can't do anything.
Oh,
Or no, yes, she is. She's going to. She is going to try and use freedom of movement on the matron. As she touches the matron, Maresh, you're the only one that's close enough. Can you please roll me a perception check?
Okay.
Natural 20. Okay. Maresh, this would be considered a secret, so I would usually be whispering this in my players' ears. You notice that the matron, her eyes are still very alert. So as Dosa casts the spell upon her, she looks up and she notices that you notice. So she immediately goes down to a droopy state.
Okay.
She's faking.
That changes what I was planning.
Nerbera. It's now your turn.
Well, since it was only Maresh that saw, I am going to move over to the matron.
Mm-hmm.
And for my action, let's see. Or actually, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at first level.
Okay, 10 points of healing to the matron. She is no longer bloody. Bonus action?
Bonus action is going to command Mende to continue their attack, to move and attack the one guy in the crossbow. So Mende is going to move here
Okay.
and then come down to his level, which would be... How high up is he?
He would be at 0 feet.
And bite attack.
No, 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 no.
Plus my proficiency bonus to hit.
Oh! Natural 20.
Ooh.
Sheesh!
Okay. As a millennial, what does that mean? What is the sheesh thing?
It's just a super hype celebration. Sometimes a little over exaggerated.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
What is this thing? What is the pointing to the place where you get like your blood drawn? Is that
From
that?
my understanding, that's
it-
something a basketball player did one time, like ice in your veins, like you're cold.
Oh, so it's not heroin.
No.
Okay.
That's what I thought it was too,
Well-
and we're the same age.
I thought
So.
it was heroin.
Okay, yeah.
That just
So-
goes.
Especially
That just
where
goes
Black
to.
Irish explains things
yeah.
to us.
That just goes to show like how I literally think like a dad, and I'm not a dad yet. But the moment I saw like a sign or something that I didn't get, I immediately thought, "Is it drugs, son? Is that what you're doing?"
So 4 plus
Sorry.
3 is 9 points of damage from her bite attack.
Nice. And Got the con save. 18. He does maintain the fairy fire on Maresh. Okay. The Abishai does not move. Or no, yes he does. He just moves out of the cloud of daggers.
But he started his turn in it, so he's still taking 16 points of damage.
Okay, starts his turn with 16 points of damage. Ouch. And he takes a dodge action. Okay. It is now the assassin's turn. The assassin is going to take 2 attacks on Mende. 13 and 27.
18 will... Wait, which...
13 and 27 to hit.
The 27 will hit.
Okay. So that's 7 plus 7, 14 plus 10. That is 24 points of damage. Unless Mende is resistant to either necrotic or poison. Maresh, you're on deck.
No, she's not. She's, acidic
Okay.
and cold because of the opus.
Using the mobile feat, this assassin is going to run into the other corner. He does not provoke an attack of opportunity. And he ducks beneath, trying to get cover. Or no, he's sorry. He took 2 attacks at that turn. He cannot do that. So never mind. So he is clearly visible for everybody to see. Maresh, you're up.
Alrighty. We're going to cast ourselves a 4th level magic missile towards the assassin.
Okay.
6 bolts coming your way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
哦，
3, 5, 9, 13, 16, 20. 20 points of damage. Sesame Street, not a sponsor. Okay. That is 6 con checks. Yep, you're no longer fairy fired. Yeah, if anybody wanted to know a crazy way to get a wizard to stop casting spells on you, that. Use
I'm
that.
going to move over here, and that'll be it.
Okay. Mika, looking back behind her and seeing Sir Rigel engaging with the matron, and seeing the Abishai in the front, she says, she shouts out, "Do you have this? Are you okay?" Bringing out her crossbow. Sir Rigel, she's using her bonus action to say so. You can make a response.
Rigel's just gonna nod back.
Okay. So, only 1 crossbow shot to the Abishai. She used her bonus action. That's a 14. A 14 will not hit, so the shot goes wide. She uses the other action to reload. Excuse me. Mika is not going to move. They're dead. Halvis, you're up.
Alright, I'm actually going to use my bonus action to cast my healing word at Miha.
Okay.
So that's 4 plus my spell casting ability modifier, so plus 5, I believe. That'd be 9 points of healing for her.
9. Nice. Plus 9. Cool. Okay. Action.
And my action, I'm going to cast blindness on the matron here in front of Sir Rigel.
Okay, so Healing Word is a numbered spell. It's a leveled spell. You aren't able to
yes,
cast
that's
2
right.
leveled spell within a single turn. But you can cast a cantrip. Since you use the bonus action.
All right, then let's try. Which one? Yeah, well, let's try Sacred Flame, just because I want to try that one.
Sure. Are you able to use Sacred Flame as a wizard?
I took Magic Initiate last
Right.
feat last time I was able to.
Right, I forgot about that. Okay. So, Dexterity save 12, and you're going to cast it to whom?
The matron in front of Sir Rigel.
Matron, got it. Reach this. No. This other one. That is a dex save. Very good at it. 20. So she takes nothing. Okay, do you want to move?
Yeah, I'm gonna move back this way because I really don't want to try to jump onto the bridge.
Okay.
That's 1, 2. About as far as I can go.
All
And
right,
I'm done.
awesome. All right, it is now the matron's turn. She is going to put one hand on Sir Rigel, or at least get close enough to touch you. And as that happens, she just looks at you and screams,
Get out of my way!
"Fireball!" Dosa, get out of my way, is what she said.
Okay.
Dosa, Nerbera, Maresh, and the matron must all make dexterity saving throws. The matron automatically fails. Okay, Nerbera, you fail. I need to roll for Dosa. She's not a priestess. She's this. 17. She's going to succeed. Okay. Nerbera, Maresh, you take 30 points of fire damage along with the matron. She is, she's looking really rough. And Dosa takes 15. Sir Rigel, I need for you to make me a insight check.
Side.
Okay. As you're looking into the matron's eyes, she looks crazed, but she looks crazed and looking at, and she does not break eye contact with the matron. She is dead set on getting to her. Okay, Sir Rigel, it is now your turn.
Seeing her looking at the matron, he's going to bellow back in her face, "No!" And he's going to reckless in his frenzied rage and take 3 attacks at her.
Go for it. Natural 20. Natural 20! 2 in a row.
Oh,
Ah!
oh my
Three.
god.
Is it broken?
Wow.
No, it's not. We
Bruh.
got all those for real.
Oh, shit.
Bruh.
Apparently Roll20 likes when you just add some spice into it.
Ah, that's so good. See?
You know, that
See?
explosive battle axe has some nifty things to go along with them.
But they're
It
risky.
does.
So you have
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the bad part.
So you have 3 charges. If you wanted to use 2 of your charges that you just gained on the last attack, you have however many charges you have remaining plus 2. Do you want to use any charges for any of these attacks?
I'm going to use. I'll use 1 charge for now.
So you're only going to use 1 charge. Got it. Okay, so you net 2 charges with 6, which is doubled. So that is 12. So, holy crap, give me a second because that's a lot of damage.
I genuinely am concerned that there is a setting or something that is broken.
No, you really did that because you've been rolling every other way. So you 100% have done it. Yeah, test roll a couple times and you'll see.
Yeah.
You really did that. Okay, so I
Cool.
need a calculator for this. So don't test roll anymore just for a second.
Okay.
Plus 6.
Holy damage.
Plus 10, plus 7, plus 11, plus 8, plus 12, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. 73 points of damage. And you netted 2 more. She's looking pretty rough right now.
Sheesh.
Something.
All right.
Okay. Damn. Okay, and you roll the d20. Thank you very much. It does not explode. All while this is happening, you're dicing into her. And massive, massive wounds you're causing. Still, no change in the expression. She is dead set on getting to the matron. All right. Are you going to move anymore?
No, he's gonna stay right there.
All right. It is now Dosa's turn. Dosa is going to use her highest level magic that she has remaining, which is 4th level, and she's going to use it to cast Cure Wounds on the matron. 18 plus 3, that's 21 points of healing. She is going to grab the matron and start to drag her in this direction. Nerbera. It's now your turn.
I am. Can I see the one guy, the crossbow?
You can see him, yeah. He did not hide.
I am going to attack him. He still has my hunter's mark.
Actually, wait a second. You've taken a couple bits of
No.
damage, haven't you?
Oh, I have.
So I need two con saves.
Con saves.
Save. Fail. So your hunter's mark is
Okay.
gone.
Okay.
If you wanted to potentially bonus action to recast, you could do that.
Going to, but I was also going to take a potion. Because I'm hurting.
I'd say
I'm gonna
surviving is
just-
better than a little extra damage.
Yeah, I'll use it as my bonus action. So I'm gonna attack with my longbow. Bonus action hunter's mark again. At 2nd level.
Hunter's marked. I think Hunter's mark doesn't stack. I don't think it increases in damage.
Yes, it says level 1 or level 2.
Okay.
So it's in both spots.
I think you just use a 2nd level spell in order to cast a 1st level. Sorry, you use a 2nd level slot to cast a 1st level spell, but it doesn't do any additional damage. It just does the 1d6. So if you have an
Right.
available 1st level spell, I would highly recommend you use that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So go ahead and make sure that your 2nd level spell is
move.
restored.
Yep. I did that. I switched the spots.
Perfect.
And longbow.
Longbow. 15. 25 will definitely hit. Okay, 7. And give me a d6, please. Can you roll me a d6, please?
Right.
5. 12 points of damage total. Okay. That is that.
I actually, with this longbow, I just saw this. You have a +1 bonus to attack and damage roll made with this magic weapon.
Yep, that should be automatically included.
Okay.
It looks like it is. What is your current dexterity score?
13.
13? Got it. Okay. So yeah, that is automatically included.
Okay.
All right.
And that is it.
All right. So now the Abishai's turn. The Abishai is going to take the dodge action again, not do anything. And the assassin is going to run out and say hello to Halvis. Halvis, you're going to be attacked twice. (27) and 16 to hit.
The 27 hits, the 16 does not.
Okay. Hey, thank you very much for the anonymous sub. Appreciate that, whomever you were. 6 plus 10 plus 2. 21?
Third one.
21.
Yeah, thank you guys very much. 21 points of damage. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You took an antitoxin, didn't you?
I don't remember if I took one or not.
Okay, I can't...
Resh and myself did.
No, I don't think I have yet.
Okay, so you're going to take the full 21. Halvis, what is your armor class?
16.
So the 16 would hit you, actually.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
So if it meets or exceeds on an attack, that's what you need.
Then in that case, I'm going to use my reaction to cast shield, so it misses.
Nice. Okay, so reaction goes and it misses. Ah!
I told you should have taken that spell.
Yeah, I love
Who
the
would come-
DM moments. They're to me, they're really fun, and I'm sure that they're
I
great
think
fun
that's-
for you guys too.
That's one I copied out of the one Fire Wizard spellbook too.
You're welcome. Okay, that is its turn. It's going to use its mobile feat to use its bonus action and GTFO. And get back over there. Or no, it has no bonus action. I'm sorry. Give me just a moment. It was 20 to here, so it is going to use 15 points of movement. And go over there. Maresh, you're up.
Okay. It's time to play my trump card. My favorite spell. We're gonna use polymorph.
Boo.
But this one's gonna be a little special. Because I'm casting it on myself.
Okay. What are you
I'm gonna
polymorphing into?
turn the CR9 monster, a young blue dragon.
Hang on a minute. Can you send polymorph into the VTT for me?
Yes, I can.
Spell transforms a creature you when the willing on creature and shape changer a creature with 0 hit points. Can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's or the target level if it doesn't have a challenge rating.
And I am level 9.
A
Is it a
dragon.
beast?
A dragon is not a beast. You have to change it to a beast. I think you're thinking of true polymorph, which allows you to transform into anything that you've seen before.
Beasts. The highest beast level is 8 that I've been able to find so far.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
One of those things is a mammoth. Just saying.
Is it?
One of them is T-Rex too.
Okay.
I don't think we've seen any of those.
All right. Maresh, did you go to D&D Beyond, the encounter builder?
I did not. I just looked up monsters by their combat rating, and it gave me this weird site.
No worries.
Oh, I
Go
just sent you
to
the link in D&D Beyond.
yeah. Go to D&D
It's got
Beyond.
Beast selected and CR. Oh, sorry.
Exactly. So if you go to the encounter builder, you can filter it out by monster type, and you can filter it out by CR. So I'd filter it between your level and like maybe 2 CRs below that, just so you have an option.
Filter by beast. And where's the CR? There
So does anybody else really hate polymorph? Or did just everybody love polymorph? While you do that, I'm going to open up my Google image search because this is going to be something nuts.
Maybe.
Oh my gosh. See, I just saw what y'all are sending in the Vanguard text.
Wait, you coward.
Do it!
I can hear the Discord going in the background. Link at the top. That these guys are all like talking to each other in because there's a tactics channel where all the Vanguard can say things that neither the Ravenous nor myself can see. I can't see it because I'm using Discord right now for my overlay. So if I change out of that, you're just going to see a whole bunch of text that I don't want you to see. Okay, Maresh. Normally, I would skip a turn here. So have you found a creature that is to the CR you're hoping for?
Yeah. I gotta go with my teammate's suggestion on this one.
Which is what?
The huge giant crab.
I'm sorry, what?
Crab.
A giant crab?
Yes,
Giant
indeed.
crab. From the crab migration.
Okay.
You are
Oh,
now
no.
one of the crab migration.
Why did that only display the picture? I was trying to send the stat block. That's weird.
And what's the size?
It is a huge beast.
A huge beast. Okay. Nerbera, I need for you to be pushed. You're going to be
Okay.
pushed away. So you have to pick a square in which it is not in. Maresh, I'm just going to move you to the right so that we can get your token once you're done.
Cool.
I will
Huge.
willingly be pushed.
Just call me Crab Rash.
Crab rush.
You are now Krabesh! All right, so you are this. What is its hit points and armor class?
161. Oh, well, actually, I can roll that.
Okay, so 155.
And
its armor
armor
class?
class is 15.
How did you guys find this?
Search.
All right. Nerbera, you have to be touching the crab. Sorry. Hang on a minute. Your token has to be like directly connected to the crab. That's my only stipulation.
Okay.
So,
Oh boy.
Okay, your cloud of daggers are gone.
yes.
Okay, so that's your action.
The
I'm
whole-
gonna say that you can scuttle and do your whole bit now, if you wish.
Yeah, I'll move. Oh, I don't have control of the crab picture.
And I give consent.
That's because you're out of control, man.
I just want you to know the whole point
Penny?
of this was because I was so low on health. That's why I was trying to transform.
No, it's a very good tactical
What amount of
decision.
health?
I am. Oh man, polymorph is never not fun. Okay. Okay, you are a huge crab man. So you should now have control.
I'm gonna move right over here, next to Assassin Man.
Okay, so you're not going to be able to attack on this turn because you've already used your action.
Right. And then that will be it. That's all.
Okay. It is now Mika's turn. Mika, although badly injured, is going to rush up against. He's going to rush up against that Abishai. And she is going to cast Harm. Okay.
Ouch.
Con saving throw. Not very. Doesn't have great constitution. Natural 1. So that is 51 points of damage as Harm goes through. And it is. You watch it absolutely explode. And its guts and everything are all over the bridge and starts to drip down. So, Rigel, as that happens, you notice that the matron's body, the purple glow, begins to dim. And just the drow skin is available. Or just the drow skin is visible. No more of the purple energy. Okay, priestesses are gone. Halvis, it's now your turn.
Alright. I'm going to attempt to. That's not. Jump up onto the bridge here.
Okay, athletics check, please.
Athletics.
Okay, you. And you grab onto the edge and you're dangling. You're going to lose all of your movement, but you can pull yourself back up.
I will pull myself up.
Awesome. Okay, you pull yourself up. Your movement is over. What do you want to do?
I'm going to cast. Ooh, I have a 6th level spell slot now.
Oh God.
Miss Matron Mother, have this.
What is that?
Blight.
Blight. Oh my God. He
Wow.
has access to Blight.
Oh, I've had Blight since 4th level.
Nope. Oh, wait, hold on. That was the Abishai. Natural 20.
Oh.
But she's going to take 30 points of damage.
Re-roll that actually.
You want me to reroll that?
with my
Okay.
inspiration card.
That's
No
how
natural
inspiration
20.
cards work. It's still a 23, but it's not bad.
The crab has decreed.
She is barely hanging on, and now she's actually looking scared.
Do I have? And that'll end my turn.
Okay. It is now the matron's turn. The matron looking directly at you, Sir Rigel. She is going to use telekinesis.
Ooh.
I need for you to roll me. Hold on a sec. I'll cast it to the VTT. Come on. Come on. Come on. There it is. So you can try to move a huge or smaller creature. I make an ability check with my spellcasting ability contested by your strength check. If I win, I move you 30 feet in any direction. So my spellcasting is Charisma. I rolled a 23. You need to roll me a strength check to contest that. Your strength check is at advantage because you're raging.
Oh, was it to Rigel?
Yep.
I'm so sorry.
She is trying to
just
throw
completely-
you.
Okay.
You just
She's trying
completely
to-
zoned out.
Yeah, she's trying to throw you
No,
into the
I
lava.
just thought it was the crab for some reason. I thought the
Nope.
crab. I literally thought the crab was raging.
No.
That was a strength check at advantage.
Strength check at advantage because you're raging. You have to beat a 23 or be thrown into the lava.
I use my own inspiration card.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh wait, was that supposed to be at advantage the second? No, it was just supposed to be.
It
one
doesn't
reroll,
matter
right?
because I have to take the I have to take the roll on the left anyway. So
Oh,
I think it sends at advantage regardless because you're raging, and you have that locked in on beyond 20. So
Okay.
you win. You're not thrown 30 feet in any direction. Yeah, and it doesn't do. All right. That's its turn, Sir Rigel. You're up.
my bad. I'm gonna take 3 swings at her.
Okay.
Can you imagine 3? Can you imagine 3 more nat 20s?
I can't.
Don't jinx.
No. Oh, So I am at 1 level of exhaustion. Would that have affected the last roll? I just want to be honest about that because I would have disadvantage on, whatchamacallit?
It would have been a straight roll.
Ability check?
It would have been a straight roll anyway because you're raging. So regardless, it would have still came out to 25 because you use your
Okay.
inspiration card. So it's a roll on the left I have to take if it's a mistaken advantage or disadvantage. So it's all good. You would have still succeeded.
Okay. Cool. Wanted to be honest.
Thank you for doing so.
He is going to not go reckless, but take all 3.
Sure. The 27 will hit. The other 2 will not. 18 points of damage, and they're still alive. However, they're concentrating on telekinesis, so they're going to need to roll a con save. Natural 20, so they maintain
Oh.
telekinesis.
Oh.
That's gonna be it.
Sir Rigel, that is your turn. It's now Dosa's turn. Dosa is going to use an action to pick up the matron, and she is going to begin carrying her towards the bridge. She gets to here. Nabera.
Okay, I am going to move here.
Okay.
My action is I'm wanting to shoot at assassin here,
Okay.
and my bonus action is I'm gonna down one of my potions.
Okay. 26 and 24 both hit. Let me get 2d6 rolled, please. It's 12 regardless. Okay, 8 extra points of damage. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, and your healing potion?
Greater healing. So I heal for 13. And that is my turn.
Okay. All right, that is your turn, I believe. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Mika starts shouting back to you all, "Something's happening with these!" As she shouts next to the Abishai. It is now the Drow's turn. He is going to disengage
Coward.
with a bonus action, and he's going to get next to Halvis. Halvis, I need for you to roll me a contested acrobatics or athletics check, as he's going to try to grapple you. Ugh. Ugh. He does not grapple you. And that's all that he can do on his turn. Maresh, it's now your turn.
Crab Resh.
Crab Rash.
We're gonna chase him down. And unfortunately, the crab cannot speak, so I'm just gonna gurgle at him and attack with my claws.
Okay. As you tower over this guy, you 22
That's a
will
20.
hit. Jesus Christ! 20 points of damage.
And even better than that, he is grappled.
Okay. Well, does it automatically grapple, or does he get a chance to escape from it?
It says bludgeoning damage, and the target is grappled with an escape DC of 14.
Okay, so he's going to try to make the DC. So he's not grappled. Okay. Does he only get one attack?
Gets shot. Yes.
Okay.
He's big, but not very dexterous.
No worries. Okay. Is that your whole turn?
Yep.
Okay. Mika runs ahead, and she starts shouting to the honor guard. Three sisters are gone. Halvis, you're up. You're in melee.
Oh, I forgot to prepare that one. Oh well. Well, since we're in melee, I'm going to attack with my sickle
Okay.
against the.
Okay. Did you click the symbol that's next to the weapon, or did you click the number in the middle?
I clicked the number in the middle, I think.
Make sure to click the symbol, and it sends everything. Okay. A 9, unfortunately, is not going to hit its armor class. It is going to use this It is going to use this reaction, however, to make a single dart attack against you. It's going to try to hit you with a poison dart. Does a 15 hit your armor class?
No, it does not.
Okay, so he tries to fling a dart, but it misses you entirely.
Bonus action, I will. There it is. I'm going to cast Spirit Shroud.
Okay, what does that do?
You,
Thank you very much.
Biz, I gotta go for 2 seconds.
No worries, I'll just read this out. Until the spell ends, any attack you make deals 1d8 extra damage when you hit a creature within 10 feet of you. Damage is radiant, necrotic, or cold, whichever you choose. They can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. Ooh, that's nasty. In addition, any creature of your choice that you can see starts its turn within 10 feet of you has a speed reduced by 10 feet. Okay. So that creature will not take any damage for right now since you weren't able to hit it, but its speed is reduced by 10 feet since it's the only enemy. All right. It is now the Matron's turn. The Matron is going to use this action against Sir Rigel again to try and throw you off into the lava. I rolled an 8.
So sorry, was that a strength check or a saving throw?
Check. At advantage.
Well, no, because I'm still exhausted.
You still got it.
Oh, crap. I was like trying to help you. Like, no.
When you try to be a rules lawyer for the DM and it still fucks him over.
No, it's fine. I rolled a natural 18 last time. I'm like, oh, this is going to be so brutal. And then you totally blew me out of the water. You guys have been rolling like
Beauregard, he's short and thick.
so different. It's like you're warming up. It's like all of the rolls in the beginning of the day were so low. And now 3 natural 20s in a row. And whenever it's a contested check, I lose by such a massive margin. Ah.
My bad.
No, don't feel bad about it. I'm just like, man, I thought I had like all of this like super death defying. I wanted there to be so much tension, but you guys are completely just wrecking shop. Like here I am trying to build a moment and the dice are just like, you, that, this, you, and it doesn't really matter.
And then there's a crab in the corner.
And now there's a fucking crab.
If it makes you feel better, you've come the closest to killing me that anyone else has in months.
That's true. That's true. Okay. Sir Rigel, I have an idea of what you're going to do. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple swipes at her. This time, sorry, not frenzied. Reckless is the word I'm looking for.
Okay. Okay. So if you're reckless, these should be at advantage. Go ahead and roll one more time. Just a single roll.
Yep. I hit the
24.
wrong button.
No worries. It's shift. Left shift. Okay, 22 will hit. And 28. With all of those attacks, the massive amount of damage you dice into this body, and instead of there being a purple mist, how do you want to do this?
Just with a rage and bellow, he's just going to try to. Is she taller than him?
A little bit, yes.
Like he's like dwarf height. Okay.
Oh, then
So
definitely.
he's just gonna raise the axe above his head and try to come down from the top. He might just like sort of start in the middle. It's just gonna be brutal. He's just so mad.
Okay, as you channel your inner Mortal Kombat or your best Jason Voorhees, you just keep chopping from the center until you have a bisected matron mother. Are you going to move?
Yeah, he's gonna come back up toward Halvis. Just get my. Yeah,
Okay.
and that's it.
It is now Dosa's turn.
Elvis is back, by the way.
Hello. No worries, man.
Welcome back.
So, Dosa is going to take the matron mother, and she says, Sir Rigel, catch! And she's going to throw the matron mother towards you, Sir Rigel. I need a dexterity check from you.
Do not drop her.
I mean, I'm at disadvantage, so.
It's a bad throw. Okay. You go, and although she kind of flails when she throws, so she's like mostly dead weight, you grab her by the wrists as you pull her back up. And you just sort of hold her there. Dosa leaps over, grabs the matron from you. I need a perception check.
Oh, whoops, that's skill checks. Okay, so 6.
Okay. The matron had 2 things in her hands, and she was gripping onto them tight. You felt the tension in her wrists. Dosa continues to move. Nerbera, it's now your turn.
Okay, I am going to stay where I am, and I am going to, for my action, take another potion and bonus action command. Minday.
Okay. Okay, you're going to command Minday. Minday is going to come by.
And she is going to move down here
Okay.
to attack.
I'll say that this creature is now surrounded since it's on 3 sides, so this will be an advantage.
Okay.
What a group to be surrounded by. A giant crab, a halfling, and a dragon. Or whatever draconic species.
Those
Mayday
fantasy
is.
worlds, man, that's just weird stuff. Okay, so unfortunately all of those are going to miss.
Well, it's 1 bite. So
Okay.
the 11 misses.
Yeah, I'm sorry. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
And except for my greater potion.
Okay, 15 points of healing to you. Right. Did my
And that is it.
VTT just close up? Oh no. Okay, it is now this creature's turn. One moment. Okay. It speaks very, very low in Undercommon to Halvis. Death before dishonor.
Oh.
He is going to try and grab you. And he is going to try and pull both of you over the side. I need for you to roll me an escape check. So that is an athletics or an acrobatics check. As he tries to grapple you over. Okay. Halvis, he
Wait.
grabs onto you. Sorry, did you say wait?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Halvis, he grabs onto you. And as he does, you feel yourself slowly leaning. Leaning. Okay. Maresh and Rigel, I am going to give you both a dexterity check. Or sorry, a dexterity saving throw. Using your own stats. You have to get above the attacker's armor class to be able to grab either of them. And then it's a strength check to be able to hold them.
All right.
Would this be considered an effect that I can see? It's something that's happening that I can see. If not, that's okay. It would just mean advantage, but that's all right.
Yes. I'll give you that.
Didn't really do much.
Why did that roll to GMO? That's strange.
Because you're a crab. So you rolled a 16. Sir Rigel rolled a 15. Is everyone okay with that?
Yep.
That's all I can do.
Sorry, I heard Rose in the back.
Said okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tell you what, I'm going to use my inspiration card and have Sir Rigel re-roll his deck save.
Okay.
All right. Oh no. Would this mean that Halvis is moving out of melee with Rigel? That's reaching.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I just don't have any other option.
Halvis, you and this drow are locked together. He takes you over the side. You feel the hot, boiling hot, scalding hot, searing hot as both of you land on top of the lava. You are now on the very top of the lava, and I have to find lava rules. So give me just a moment. Since you're on the top of the lava, you take 4d10 of fire damage. Take 17 points of fire damage. He holds you tight. You're sinking into the lava. Maresh, it's now your turn.
I will attempt to grab Halvis and pull him back up.
You'll have to scuttle down towards the lava in order to pull him out.
All right.
Okay. You will scuttle down. You are next to where he is. I need for you to roll me a strength check. You have to get above the AC of the current creature. Okay. You're not able to pull it from the drow's grasp. Since you are next to the lava, you are going to take 1d10 of damage, which is 3 points. Mika continues to call out for the honor guard. Halvis.
Can I attempt to break the grapple and
Yes.
get out?
Yes, you can.
That would be... I'd like to attempt to break it then.
I need to check and see something really quick. Because it may be when you start your turn. I'm reading as fast as I can. I'm really, really sorry. Okay. As you're sinking, you are falling farther. You now take 6d10 at the start of your turn.
Ooh.
Take 42 points of fire damage at the start of your turn.
I will be downed then.
Okay. Halvis is now unconscious. Halvis is not dead. But as he's slowly sinking into the lava, he is going to be taking more and more damage. Sir Rigel.
How far down is he?
20 feet.
So sorry, I have a honking dog right next to me. Let's see.
Riker, help!
Oh,
I know he knows that things are intense.
You can sense the tension.
Yeah. Okay. So, Sir Rigel, in like a full-on panic at seeing Halvis fall, is going to use his Hierophant ability and polymorph himself.
Okay.
Also into a crab.
Okay.
That sounded like a question because I didn't anticipate this. No, can I? No, damn, I already said it. Never mind.
What do you want to do? I know that's a high tension moment. Go ahead.
It wanted to go with a giant ape instead. It was the second thing down on my list.
Sure. I will find a token for a giant ape in a moment. For now, we'll just use Sir Rigel a little bit bigger. Okay, you are a giant ape.
So that was his action. I'm trying to figure out if there is anything. So he's going to not scuttle, lumber down to where Halvis is.
Okay.
And get into the lava. I'm trying to figure out if there is anything that he can do with his movement that pushes Halvis out of the lava. I don't have anything for my bonus, so I think that's just where it's going to be for right now.
You can potentially drag him, but you'd be dragging the drow with you. What is the movement What is the movement of the giant ape?
40 feet. So use 20 of it getting down there.
20 of it getting down. You can pull him 10 feet over, but you'd also be pulling the other creature. So 5 feet. That will, I will say, I will reduce the amount of damage that Halvis receives by 3d10. If you're able to pull him
Then
farther out of it.
That is what I'm going to attempt to do.
Okay, I don't think I have a giant ape. Okay.
That's okay. He's close enough.
So that's that. Are you going to try to use your action to rip him away?
The action was polymorph.
That is true. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's now 3d10 damage on Halvis's next turn. Dosa continues to move an LLs. Nabera, it's your turn.
A healing yodel was redeemed for Halvis.
Halvis, you are conscious. With 4 points. I sure hope somebody gets you out soon so that 3d10 does not knock you down. Nabera, what do you want to do? I believe we're losing your signal. Your audio is popping in and out. I didn't hear what you said.
Sorry. I'm gonna shoot the assassin.
Okay, shooting the assassin. Got it. $25 definitely hits. 8 will not. Go ahead and roll me another d6. Eight points of damage. He is barely hanging on.
And I am going to expend my action surge that I got
Nice.
from my boon and attack him 2 more times.
Sounds good. Natural 20. Nice. Another natural. Man, dichotomy of these rolls today is so crazy. Okay, roll me a d6 and we're going to double that. Okay, 6. So that's 8, 6, 14 points of damage. Still alive. Bonus action?
Bonus action. Mende is going to continue to attack. Command Mende to continue to bite.
Okay, this will be at advantage because he is now helpless.
Okay. For some reason, it does not help. The shift does not work.
Just roll
on her
twice.
sheet,
That's fine.
So.
Okay, neither one of those are going to hit, unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. It is the start of its turn. It is going to take 60-10. 22 points of fire damage, and he will die and begin to melt.
Sick.
Maresh, it's now your turn.
I will try and pick up Halvis.
Okay, you grab
So-
Halvis easily, and you're both are going to burn. Or sorry, you are going to burn for 10 point for a D10 since you're next to the lava. 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And you're
And I
huge, so if
will-
you want to have full movement, you can do that too.
Yeah, I will drag Halvis away from the lava. That's
Okay.
over here.
You guys drag Halvis back and finish that all up. Mika keeps shouting over to the honor guard. You start seeing that they are trying to maintain order on the other side. Looks like there's a lot more combat happening there. Halvis, you're conscious.
First thing I'm going to do is pop the last greater healing I have.
Okay.
Come on. Why is my mouse not working? There we go.
No worries.
And I will greatly thank Maresh and Sir Rigel for pulling me out of there.
Okay.
And
Gurgle, gurgle.
Rabrash.
Okay. As that happens, Matron Enel Els Dalo casts Heal on herself. She regains 70 hit points, comes down off of Dosa's shoulders, and begins to walk back calmly towards the rest of you. She does a little hop skip, comes back up. Dosa and Miha look completely befuddled. They have no idea what just happened. But the matron continues to walk up. She runs her hands past Halvis's face, continues to walk. Halvis, Sir Rigel, and Halvis, Sir Rigel. Let me just have everybody. Please roll me a perception check.
Can I drop my concentration so I'm back to my normal self to use my stats for this?
Sure.
Sick. Crab Resh is no more.
Okay. Natural 20 by Marash. That is equal to 2 successes. Halvis is a 5. Nabera?
I'm sorry, which one again?
Perception.
Perception.
Okay. I will say that Maresh is the only one who sees this. Maresh, as you watch the matron move forward, you notice that she has some kind of strange dagger in her hand. It is very thin, and it is long. You know it to be something called a misery cord. It is what knights usually have on them so that if they are dying on the battlefield, someone can give them the mercy of a quick death. It looks to be one of those blades. However, you see a coin. It's a very large one, almost the size of a small tea saucer. And inside you see a lightningish, like a purple lightning energy. And you swear you see the matron mother who you just killed, her visage slamming against an invisible wall, trying to get out.
Oh my.
The matron moves to the very front, and as that happens, she raises her hand high, puts her fingers to her throat, and says, "My people, stop! Stop the fighting! It's over! The matron is defeated, her people are defeated, and I will not fall." It's fruitless. It's done. It's over. I still offer you all of the love that I can give. And my doors are always still open to you, but the bloodshed must stop. Join the Dalo. Marcel's Dalo is yours. Marcel's Dalo is ours. Praise be to the Caravan and my mighty protectors. Praise be to my knights. And praise be to the Sun Seekers. And you hear... You hear a lot of things falling and dropping out in the large courtyard where many a denizen were brawling. As you watch the rest of them finish up, you all get back up. You dust off. Your wounds are still bleeding, and as you do your best to try to make sense of what's just happened, Enel Els raises something from beneath the dais, and you see a very, very large, almost like a beach ball size red crystal. This red crystal appears to have some kind of raw magic swirling within. You see 3 rings that are oscillating at a very slow pace, all in different directions, all of them with arcane markings on the side denoting different spells. Those of which you're not really sure what they are, because you've not seen anything like this before. This is what they call a Bulgine globe, which you all may now add to your caravan inventory, which is a key component of airship construction. After today's session, we are now going to put the airship construction 2,000 points ahead.
Woo!
Ooh.
Yes.
I don't think anybody's happier than Maresh.
Okay. And because you all figured out how to... I honestly thought that was going to be a better fight, but this is the end of our session. So I honestly thought that was going to be a much harder fight, but you guys were just absolutely slew it.
I mean, it got scary.
Yeah, congratulations
Yeah,
for that.
I was on 5 HP before I transformed.
And Halvis died.
I was at 13, but Minday's down to like 8.
Yeah. So, absolutely amazing job to everybody. The total experience points for this is 21,700 divided by 4.
5,425.
I think I'm gonna level.
Nice.
5,000 what?
In the chat.
5,425. Okay, so let's go ahead and start rolling some HP if you've leveled up. For Sir Rigel, you're going to continue in Barbarian.
Oh, heck yeah.
D12 for me, please. I rolled a 7. Take
I'll
the
take
7.
the 7.
All right.
4,000 experience off. Oh. Next time.
Next time. Okay. What about Nerbera or Halvis? You just hang out there, bud. You're fine.
Checking real quick.
Okay.
Check and make sure I see it right. Yes, I do level up.
Okay. Are you going to continue in Ranger?
Yes.
Roll me a D10. I rolled a 7. Take the 7. Okay. No, I see that there's a bunch of other new people inside of our chat. I hope that you really enjoyed our session today. This is usually where we're going to end. This is where we are going to end it. Thank you very, very much for joining us. Did you guys have a good time today?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this was fun.
Nice. Okay, so the way that this usually goes is that we are going to raid Critical Role here in just a bit. Now that there's a brand new campaign, brand new DM, this is going to be a lot of fun. So remember, if you all want to join, you can join right up here at our Discord. You can find the roll-off channel, and you can roll off to play in our campaign either as the Ravenous, who are going to play all the monsters, or as the Vanguard, who you see here that are adventuring with us. You guys did an amazing job today. That was absolutely awesome. Maresh, you break the game so often with those fun spells, and I enjoy every minute of it. Yeah. So we're going to do this again same time next week. I don't believe the holiday is on a Thursday this year, is it? No, it's the 1st. Okay, so the 1st we're still having the game. Yeah, I'm married again,
Sunday.
so yeah, I'm married again, so I should be fine for quite a while to keep playing. And I have no trips planned for quite a long time. So thank you guys very, very much for joining us. I hope that you guys had a great time. I'm going to type in the raid right now. And good Lord, I love this game.
Game,
Okay.
everybody.
Great game to everyone. I'm wishing you all the best. Have a wonderful night. I very much look forward to seeing Horsenio's new little bit, and hopefully I can actually play as a player. But also to let you know too, this is technically the end of the Els Dalo chapter. So after this, I am going to put up into the Discord if you all would like to move and if you all would like to travel somewhere, because that is an option. So there are 4 different locations where everybody can travel to, and you all may discuss that in our Discord. Link at the top. All right.
Oh yeah.
See all of you later. Enjoy those trouble bubbles.
Bye.
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 And we are raided. Guys.
Woo.
Wow. That was... I thought that was going to be so much harder of a fight.
It was a hard fight. That was freaking awesome, though.
Was it a hard fight? I can never tell because you guys... I put up a creature in front of you and you're just like... It's dead. You killed the matron twice. She was supposed to keep coming back unless you kill the Abishais in the same turn.
Oh.
And then you did. I was like, I gotta make things more challenging. That's just what I have to do. Anyway. As long as you guys had a fun time and if it was just enough challenge, that's all that really matters.
Yeah.
I
It kicked
almost died.
Some very implications.
It's like,
I was-
no!
Yeah,
I want to tell you, I had a plan that I was going to do before I found out that our matron was faking being hurt. I was gonna go up to her and use banishment to get her out of there so she'd stop taking damage.
Oh, that would be a good idea. I can't tell you this. I wanted to, but I can't. Okay, so I can't tell you what else is happening with that. But what else can I tell you? You now are going to have the option to be able to go either back to the surface, or you can continue roaming through the Underdark and trying to find a different city to go to. So if you're not trying to stay in Els Dalo, you can potentially go elsewhere. But we are going to try to edge more towards the remainder of the cities. So although Felden's Birth is under siege, has been sieged, that is the potential. But you do know that Dominic Felden is going back. The other is you could potentially go to any of the other cities to garner support. Go back to Beryl Tor. You can go to Eldadamin, which is the Elven city. You could go to Sail Point, which is a human city that's mostly water. So there's a lot of different places you guys can wind up going to, and you all will have access. So I'll leave those open. But the map that we currently have it is pretty much where we're going to stick in. I'm not going to move too far west or north just yet, since we're at the very tip and corner. But is there any questions that you guys have regarding the movement or any of the logistics on that?
Not from me.
Nope.
Okay. Any places that strike your fancy right off the bat?
I kind of want to go to Sail Point.
Okay. There's also the option to try to go back into Felden's Birth in force.
I think we were thinking about doing that because we needed to go see
Zemfaxi.
Zemfaxi.
Yeah.
Yep, that's always a
I
plan.
might find out a little bit more about the ship and how the different parts are used as well, if they have one.
Okay. You can absolutely
We're
do
so
that.
close to building my beauty.
Mhm.
Someone sounds like a captain.
What I can tell you now is that you have all of the parts that you need. However, you do not know how to use 2 of them. And it's not for the fact that you have. It's not for the fact that there's not a plot point that I am going to reveal to you. Is that you have them and you haven't figured out the puzzle yet. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Instructions unclear.
Exactly. There are no instructions to it. You just have to figure out how to use it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying having a tool and not knowing how to use it.
So that's the clue that I will give you so far. But there doesn't seem to be any other airships that exist except for the one you're currently trying to build and the one that the Adequate 8 currently have.
It
Just
might
so
be
you
a good
know.
resource in figuring out some of that stuff.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Okay, so remember, in the other episode when Dominic Felden talked to you, there was a clue. He gave you a clue. He gave it to you in very few words, but he gave you a clue.
That he did.
Okay, so either tomorrow or Wednesday, I will run a rerun, and I might run 2-episode rerun. So if that's the case, and we needed to, you needed to look over it again, we can absolutely do so. I will add everything into the Discord about travel, and other than that, I'm out for the day, guys.
Alrighty. You enjoy. Get some
Thank-
good rest.
Wish you
Have a
guys.
good night.
Have a good night.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night.